OK, three more games to look at now, starting with Liverpool's win at Leicester City this Saturday lunchtime, the opening game of the weekend. 4 wins out of 4 for Liverpool, and if you're a Liverpool fan, you'll be excited. I would say you're even more excited because you haven't even played that well yet.
Well, no, they haven't. They've not really hit their top gear or their form. But Sadio Mane, I was at this game. I did this game at the weekend. Liverpool started amazingly. They were on fire, unplayable. Sadio Mane's runs, Firmino's touch and his awareness was brilliant. Salah came off later on in the game, and they had half an hour, Liverpool, where they were dominating. And then Leicester came into it and played incredibly well. They played really, really well, Leicester. Unlucky to not get a point, but this is what let them down.
I interviewed Robbie Fowler on Saturday morning, and the whole talk, quite rightly so, was about Mo Salah. And I said to him, who do you think is going to step up this season? And he went, Mane. He had a good season last season. This is Alisson's mistake. Probably one of the worst Cruyff turns I think I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. There's no sharpness.
No. And so robs him.
And do you know what, though? Do you know, yes, he makes a mistake, and I think when you analyse what he tried to do, Liverpool at this point in the game were winning 2-0 and cruising. And he said after the game, and quite noticeable actually, after he makes this horrendous mistake, credit Manyathelo for putting him under pressure, after that he kicked every single ball long. And Jurgen Klopp said he's sort of half glad it happened because it's out the way and it's out of his system. And it was just a goalkeeper that got far too confident. Look, Jurgen's saying, look, launch it, get rid of it, clear your lines.
Yeah. So it was a really good second half from Leicester, but
Leicester had a proper good go. They played very well. They came out the block second half. They must have got a rocket from Puel. Yeah. Must have got a rocket, and they played really well.
Premier League fixtures for the big boys and for you to enjoy wherever you are. So Liverpool, Chelsea won all their games. Man City, of course, and Man City. Look at that. Liverpool have got Tottenham, Chelsea and City. And a bit of Arsenal at the end. Chelsea have got Liverpool, Man United, and City have got Liverpool, Tottenham, Man United.
And Man United.
Wow.
And, of course, for Liverpool and Man City, they've got the Champions League as well.
And that's why I said before it's going to be tight, because I see some big teams this season dropping points. City ain't going to get anywhere near the points total. They're not going to romp it. I think other teams have not worked out how they play, but I think, like Newcastle and like other sides, they'll be a lot more defensive. Liverpool are, listen, they're all great. You try and paint a picture on what you see. And I look at them block of fixtures there and thinking they're in for some...
You know, if you look at City and you look at City, you think, well, how do you play against City? Well, that's it. We'll squeeze high because they want to play out from the back. And now you do that, and they have that weapon of their goalkeeper.
And then Edison hits
that can get assists now. So, you know, you've got to be really careful because if you go and squeeze, you do have to leave 2 at the back. 1 in front of the striker, 1 behind the striker, so you're not left, you know, one-on-one. So you be very, very careful.
My worry for Chelsea, as I said before, Kante playing out of position. David Luiz being a centre-half in a 4. And Marcus Alonso, even though a massive contradiction because he was man of the match by a mile, in the bigger games...
Gambles, isn't he?
That worries me.
Yeah, gambles.
Liverpool worry me because if they lose Firmino, they haven't got another replacement. Not a number 9 that can play that way. So Firmino will be a massive loss.
Is he more important than Salah or Mane?
Definitely.
Really?
Because if you lose that number 9, you're asking Dominic Solanke to lead that line, who's a totally different centre-forward. If you lose Salah...
Because the other 2 play off Firmino.
You've still got Mane, you've still got Lallana, you've still got Salah, you've still got other talents that can fit in. If you lost him, midfield used to be a worry. Now they've got so much talent in midfield.
We haven't seen Fabinho, have we,
exactly.
really?
No, De Bruyne's gone out the side. They've got, you know, Gundogan, Mahrez, Aguero, Jesus. They've got 1,001 players. So a couple of little areas that you feel for the big boys if they lost 1 or 2 players. Fernandinho would probably be City's biggest miss.
Some good teams at the moment. Some good teams, you know.
Really good teams.
Starting 11, some really good competition to be had.
Absolutely. OK.